مشاهدينا في كل مكان، احنا معاكم النهارده هنستكمل حوارنا مع سعادة السفير عامر شوكت سفير جمهورية باكستان لدى جمهورية مصر العربية. في لقاء اليوم هنتكلم عن تاريخ العلاقات ما بين مصر وباكستان، وأيضا عن أوجه الاستثمار والتبادل التجاري. لو عايزين تعرفوا أكتر تابعونا وهذا اللقاء. مشاهدينا في كل مكان، اهلا بيكم. احنا معاكم النهارده بنستكمل حوارنا مع سعادة السفير عامر شوكت سفير دولة باكستان لدى جمهورية مصر العربية. Your Excellency, allow me to thank you so much for the second time to have us with you here.
My pleasure.
Your Excellency, in this episode we would like to talk about the history of the relations between Egypt and Pakistan. So please tell us more about it.
The history of relations between Egypt and Pakistan started before independence of Pakistan. In 1946, father of our nation, founding father, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, visited Cairo in 1946. And from then on, our relationship has been growing from strength to strength over the years. We have several dozen memoranda of understanding between Egypt and Pakistan. We have had several high-level visits. Our leadership have been meeting each other occasionally in different places. Last year, our Prime Minister visited Cairo for the D8 summit, where he also had interaction with His Excellency President Sisi. My Prime Minister had twice a telephone call with President Sisi. One was only last week and one was before Eid al-Fitr. Our foreign ministers have been speaking and meeting very regularly. Other than that, at the working level, we have had so many visits that took place between our two countries, and there are more in the future as well planned.
Your Excellency, if I talked about the kind of cooperations between the two countries, so we can start, for example, by the cultural cooperation, how it looks like between the two countries.
The agreements that I spoke about that we have, one of the very first agreements that Egypt and Pakistan signed, this was in 1953. It was agreement on cultural cooperation. And ever since, we have had a very, very robust kind of cooperation in this field. In 2006, we signed another agreement with Egypt in the field of cultural cooperation. We have been regularly participating in the Sama festival every year. So from Pakistan, the group of mystic Sufi singers, we call them Qawwals, they visit Egypt every year and they participate in the Sama festival. And other than that, many other troupes have also visited Egypt. And we are also, working in terms of collaboration on exchange of films and dramas. But there is one important aspect I would like to mention. The Nightingale of Orient, Kulthum, she sang poetry of our national poet, Allama Muhammad Iqbal. It was translated in Arabic called Hadith al-Ruh. Hadith al-Ruh became very popular. These are words of our national poet. Because that brings us very, very close. And in the late 60s, government of Pakistan awarded highest civil award to Kulthum, which was awarded to her here in Cairo by then Ambassador of Pakistan. So our cultural cooperation is very, very deep, and our effort is always to further improve it in the years to come.
And what about the agriculture cooperation? Pakistan, it's an agriculture country, and Egypt also are the same. Is there any kind of cooperation in the field of agriculture, researches, or something like this, or no? Not yet.
Both Egypt and Pakistan, they rely heavily on agriculture. And there is great scope for cooperation in this field. Egypt's lifeline is the waters of Nile. And for Pakistan, similarly, the lifeline is the waters of Indus Basin system. So both Egypt and Pakistan are the lower riparians in case of the river, and we have ongoing issues with the upper riparian. But other than that, of course, in the field of agriculture, in seeds, in cotton, there is a lot of scope, and we are working on this. We have regular exchanges of information, the delegations come and go. So yes, there is a lot of scope in this field as well.
Excellency, what if I ask you about the volume of trading between Egypt and Pakistan, and what is the most important export and imports between the two countries, if there is some of them?
The overall volume of trade between Egypt and Pakistan is $300 million per year, both ways. It includes imports and exports. But we think that this does not represent the true potential that the two countries have, and it could be increased further. And our efforts are that we should work very hard on this to increase it, and there are a number of initiatives which are in the pipeline to do so. Pakistan primarily exports textile, cloth, yarn, fabric, sports goods, and from Egypt we import energy products like LNG, the gas, petroleum products, and few other things. But there is much greater potential between our two countries to enhance this volume to greater levels.
And what about the investment? What kind of investment do we have in between the two countries? In what field, Kaman, exactly?
We do have investments of Egyptian companies in Pakistan and Pakistani companies in Egypt. For example, a leading Egyptian company owned Pakistan's largest mobile phone company, but they eventually sold it. And now the same group has invested in real estate project. They are building a very huge residential complex with a golf course called 18. It's a very state-of-the-art modern project and very popular in Islamabad. There is another group, leading Egyptian group, which has bought a factory in Pakistan. They are investing there. There are some other Egyptian leading companies which are interested in investment in mining and agriculture. And in the similar fashion, there are Pakistani companies, Pakistani business people who have invested in and set up textile factories here in Egypt. And also a leading Pakistani football manufacturer. And for your audience, maybe they would not know that Pakistan is the leading football manufacturing country in the world. Around 80% of footballs, championship balls, footballs are made in Pakistan. One of the leading producers of footballs has also set up a plant here in Egypt, near Alexandria. So now some of those footballs will be made in Egypt by a Pakistani company. So yes, we have investment, but let me say this. Again, there is a much greater scope, and we are trying to encourage companies from our respective countries to come here, and for Egyptians to go there and to find opportunities to invest. In fact, the Board of Investment of Pakistan, which is a government body that promotes investments, and GAFI, which is the Egyptian body that promotes investments in free trade zones, have a memorandum of understanding amongst them. So we see a lot of opportunities moving forward in future as well.
Your Excellency, I didn't ask about the cooperation in the field of education, and especially the role of Azhar al-Sharif in between the two countries. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, the University Jamia al-Azhar al-Sharif is a very, very well-known name in Pakistan. Currently, we have around 250 students pursuing their studies, mostly in religious field. But we are trying to expand this to a greater numbers, and also to diversify so that students can come and study in other areas like medicine, engineering. Although there are students from Pakistan in some other universities as well, but the numbers are still smaller. But this is our effort to increase it. And similarly, under the technical assistance program and cultural exchanges agreements that we have with Egypt, we encourage Egyptian students to come and
Excellency, if I asked you about the tourism sector, is there any cooperation between Egypt and Pakistan in this field or no?
Yes, we have cooperation, from the platform of D8. Recently, the ministerial meeting of the D8 tourism ministers was held here in Egypt, and our tourism minister visited, and he also held bilateral meetings here to explore possibilities going future. Egypt, as we all know, is a country that offers a lot in terms of tourism, and you have some of the excellent facilities in terms of hosting tourists. So Pakistan can learn a lot from you. We also offer tremendous opportunities for tourism from high-rise mountains, like I had said in the earlier first episode, to the desert safaris and to the beach tourism. This is the area where we can collaborate, and we are hopeful that moving forward we will learn a lot from the Egyptian experience as well.
Your Excellency, have you been around discovering Egypt, and what is your most popular tourism destination here in Egypt?
Well, I have very recently arrived, so other than Cairo, I have not yet explored. Of course, the first stop of any tourist or visitor to Egypt is the pyramids of Giza, which I visited. I have been to the Islamic side, as we call it, of Cairo, Khan al-Khalili and Masjid al-Hussein, Sayyida Zainab, and all these places. But it is on my bucket list, inshallah, to visit other places like in Upper Egypt, Aswan, Abu Simbel, etc., and also to go to Sharm el-Sheikh, Alexandria. All these places are on my bucket list, and I cannot leave this country before my posting is completed without having visited them, inshallah.
Inshallah. But you haven't also been to the great new museum, Egyptian museum?
I have been to that museum, yes. As I mentioned in response to your earlier question, that the D8 ministerial meeting on tourism, the formal dinner hosted by the Egyptian Minister for Tourism was in this museum, and we got an opportunity to visit as well. I was with our minister.
That takes me or lead me to another question about the Egyptian cuisine. Seems like Your Excellency already tried the Egyptian cuisine. So what's your favorite dish in it? And is there any similarities between the Egyptian cuisine and the Pakistani cuisine, for example, or no?
Of course. Let me begin by saying my favorite, as any Egyptian would say, it is kosheri. Of course, I've tried it many times before coming to Egypt and also here in Egypt. In terms of similarities, yes, I find a lot of similarities between what we eat. Like Egyptians, we also eat a lot of meat, a lot of rice, a lot of carbohydrates. So, we also use a lot of spices. Some techniques in cooking may be different, but at the same time, we also have similarities. So, while in Egypt, it's been almost 3 months for me here, I feel as if I'm home, I don't find it very strange eating out here.
Your Excellency, that some Egyptians, they like some of the most famous Pakistani dishes, which is almost very popular here in Egypt. So Your Excellency knows about this, right?
Yes.
Well, can you tell us about one of those dishes and the ingredient of it?
Well, as I said, Pakistan is very diverse from north to south, east to west, and in similar manner the dishes also change. But there are some dishes which we can say that are sort of universal in Pakistan. One of them is called biryani. Biryani is a rice dish cooked with meat of any kind. It could be chicken or beef or mutton, and we put a lot of spices in it. And this one is very, very popular in Pakistan and around the globe, and also here in Egypt. You find this, in many restaurants, in many places, and the Egyptian people that I have spoken to, they also know it. Many of them have tried it. So I would say biryani is it stands out.
If we talked again about the relations between Egypt and Pakistan, what is the future of these relations, and in what field are you aiming to have more significant cooperation between us?
I see a very, very bright future for Pakistan. Our current Prime Minister, His Excellency Mia Shehbaz Sharif, spoke twice on telephone to His Excellency President Sisi and invited him to visit Pakistan as well. So inshallah, whenever these visits will materialize, we foresee that there will be large business delegations going along with the dignitaries from here to Pakistan to explore opportunities, because we consider Egypt as a very, very good platform to come here, do business, invest, because Egypt is considered as gateway to Africa, especially the free industrial zones which the Egyptian government offers is a very, very good opportunities, and we try to promote these back in Pakistan. And also in terms of trade, there are a lot of areas where our two countries can expand the trade. So we are working on that as well. There had been a very big trade exhibition which was held here last year in Egypt by Pakistan. It was single country exhibition attended by many, many delegations also from other African countries. So moving forward, I think trade and investment would be one of the main focuses of our relationship.
If I ask Your Excellency to address all the businessmen here in Egypt, to invite them for a kind of investment in Pakistan, so what are Your Excellency going to tell them exactly?
I will tell them that Pakistan has recently simplified all the procedures for investors by establishing a new mechanism called Strategic Investment Facilitation Council, or SIFC. It is directly under the Prime Minister of Pakistan. We call it one-stop gap arrangement. You don't have to now run after several bureaucratic entities, because we are a federal republic. We have 4 provinces and some territories under our constitution. So all the provinces are sort of autonomous in taking their own decisions. So if an investor goes, they have to get several permissions from province, from federal government. Now with this new mechanism, they just have to go to only one platform, come to us or contact directly the SIFC, and you will be facilitated within no time. We have simplified our visa. It is a digital visa. Any businessman can apply online. They don't have to visit the embassy or send the passport. It's a digital visa, will be received in their email, and there is no fee for it. So for 30 days, they can visit Pakistan without paying any fee, and it will be issued within 48 hours. So we have made it very simple. The sectors that we have opened are agriculture, tourism, information technology, and mining.
That's great.
So these are the areas in which we offer opportunities for Egyptian investors to come and interact with us.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for all this information that you shared with us, and thank you so much for next time to have us with you here and for your time.
Thank you very much, and it was great pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. مشاهدينا في كل مكان، وبكده انتهى لقائنا مع سعادة السفير عامر شوكت، وهو سفير جمهورية باكستان لدى جمهورية مصر العربية. بتمنى ان تكونوا استفدتوا من هذا اللقاء وكم المعلومات اللي سعادة السفير شاركنا فيها، واشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله في حلقات قادمة، والى اللقاء.